Hi, I'm Tim Williams of Dwyer Williams Potter Injury Accident Attorneys. I'm the lead litigation attorney for our firm. Every so often, I get a client into my office and they're diagnosed with AC joint arthritis. Why is this important to me? Well, they may have had the arthritis to begin with, but it was not symptomatic at the time. They had no symptoms. And so legally speaking, if the symptoms came about from an accident, they're entitled to recover. Insurance companies don't like this. So let's talk about what exactly AC joint arthritis really is. And here we have a model to help. Here we have a model of the shoulder. This is your collarbone. This is your shoulder blade. Now if you can imagine, the rib cage actually sits right here in front of the shoulder itself, so the blade's on the back. And then we have your arm bone extending up and connecting with the shoulder blade itself. This right here is a process called the acromion process. This is called the clavicle. So A stands for acromion, C stands for clavicle, so you have the AC joint. And the joint itself has connective tissue attaching to the clavicle right here and the acromion right here. Now as we get older, the natural aging process is such that many people will develop arthritis. That's an inflammatory process. You can have some spurring in there, some bone spurs within the AC joint itself. Many people don't realize they have this, but what it does, it sets them up for injury in the sense that you now have a jagged area underneath this smooth connective tissue on both sides of the joint. And if you have a sudden impact to the shoulder, either from the outside, from the front, or from the back, this jagged area can cut some of the smooth connective tissue that overlies it, and that can cause pain. And the pain isn't always taken care of with medication or with physical therapy or even injections. So what do the doctors do to treat it? Well, if medication, physical therapy, and injections all fail, they'll actually go in and they cut out about a ½ inch of this section of the bone. So again, this is your clavicle. This is the bone that comes across the front of your chest, and they'll actually cut that out. So let's say you have AC joint arthritis. It's either asymptomatic, meaning no symptoms, or it's very minimal, and you're involved in, let's say, a car crash. And as a result of the car crash, you now have excruciating symptoms. Perhaps you need the surgery. What's the insurance company going to do? Well, you think that they pay out for your damages, your medical bills, your lost wages, things of that nature. But interestingly enough, they don't always do that. What they say is, well, the arthritis was there before. You're in your 40s or perhaps your 50s. The arthritis was already there. So why should we pay to take care of that situation? Well, in Oregon, the rule is that we look at the symptoms, not the underlying cause. So if the accident resulted in symptoms, regardless if they were symptomatic because of this underlying condition, the insurance company has to pay for it. They may not want to, and sometimes it takes a lawyer to make them do that.